Did you hear about the 72-year-old man who passed away in his sleep last night? His family was stunned. He seemed perfectly fine the day before, with no major health concerns. It was an ordinary evening, yet by morning, he was gone. What went wrong? Could it have been avoided? The reality is that after 70, certain nighttime habits can quietly endanger your health, increasing the risk of strokes, heart attacks, and sudden death. The worst part? Most people don't realize they're making these mistakes. In this video, we'll uncover 4 common bedtime habits that seniors should avoid. These may seem harmless, but can have a major impact on your well-being. Some might surprise you, and others could be things you've done for years without a second thought. By the end, you'll have the tools to safeguard your health, sleep better, and wake up feeling refreshed. Stay with me until the end. Our final habit is something most seniors unknowingly do every night, yet it poses serious risks. Plus, I'll share what you can do instead for a safer, healthier sleep. Let's get started. 1. Eating heavy meals. Too late. One of the riskiest bedtime habits for those over 70 is eating large meals too close to sleep. It may seem harmless, especially if you've done it for years, but aging slows metabolism and digestion, making nighttime eating more problematic. When you were younger, a big late-night meal might not have affected you, but now your body takes longer to process food, leading to acid reflux, poor sleep, and even elevated blood pressure, all linked to increased risks of heart attacks and strokes during the night. If you've ever woken up with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, late-night eating may be the culprit. Instead of focusing on deep sleep, your body remains busy digesting. Acid production increases, your intestines work overtime, and your heart rate stays elevated when it should be slowing down. For instance, if you indulge in a heavy pasta dish or greasy burger before bed, you might feel satisfied, but as you lie down, stomach acid can creep into your esophagus, causing discomfort or even a choking sensation that jolts you awake. Over time, frequent acid reflux, known as GERD, can weaken throat and airway muscles, raising the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a severe lung infection that can be life-threatening for seniors. Even more concerning, eating too late at night can cause blood sugar spikes. For those with diabetes or at risk, this disrupts glucose regulation, making nighttime balance harder. Research shows that seniors who regularly eat late have a higher likelihood of developing metabolic disorders that contribute to heart disease. So, what's the solution? Aim to finish dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before bed. This allows your body to fully digest before lying down. If you get hungry before bed, opt for a light, easy-to-digest snack like a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of herbal tea. These choices can actually support better sleep without overloading your digestive system. Remember, your body doesn't process food as efficiently as it did decades ago. A simple change in your meal timing can significantly reduce nighttime health risks, improve sleep quality, and help your body get the restorative rest it needs. 2. Drinking too much before bed. Staying hydrated is crucial, but drinking excessive liquids, especially before bed, can be harmful as you age. If you're over 70 and wake up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, your evening fluid intake may be to blame. But interrupted sleep isn't the only issue. This habit can also increase the risk of falls, heart problems, and cognitive decline. As you age, your bladder weakens, kidneys continue filtering fluids overnight, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. If you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed, you're far more likely to wake up with an urgent need to go. At first, this might seem like a minor inconvenience, but the risks are real. Picture this. You wake up in the middle of the night with a full bladder and quickly try to stand up. However, your blood pressure hasn't adjusted, causing postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure, leading to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many seniors experience this unknowingly, and it's a major cause of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom can result in fractures, head injuries, or worse. Beyond falls, frequent nighttime urination, called nocturia, disrupts sleep cycles. Every time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain thinks it's morning, interfering with melatonin production, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Long-term poor sleep can weaken your immune system, increase blood pressure, and even accelerate cognitive decline. Research indicates that seniors who frequently wake up at night face a higher risk of dementia and memory-related conditions due to chronic sleep disruption. However, staying hydrated remains essential. So, what's the best approach? Instead of eliminating liquids, adjust your intake timing. Drink most of your fluids earlier in the day and reduce consumption by late afternoon. If you get thirsty in the evening, take small sips instead of downing a full glass. Also, be mindful of caffeinated drinks, like coffee or tea in the afternoon, as caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing urine production and making nighttime wake-ups more likely. Another tip: watch out for hidden sources of liquid in your diet. Foods like soups, high water content fruits, and even some medications can contribute to fluid retention, increasing the chances of nighttime trips to the bathroom. By making small, intentional changes, you can improve sleep quality, lower fall risks, and enhance overall health. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a comment with the number 2 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the bell icon so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue providing valuable content. Now, let's move on. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, warm bedroom may seem inviting, but if you're over 70, keeping your room too hot at night can silently endanger your health. Many seniors make the mistake of raising the thermostat or piling on heavy blankets, thinking it'll improve sleep. However, an overheated room can increase the risk of heart strain, dehydration, and poor sleep quality, often without you realizing it. As we age, our bodies struggle to regulate temperature as efficiently. The ability to sweat and release heat declines, making it easier for body temperature to rise, particularly during sleep. When this happens, your heart works harder to cool you down, which can place unnecessary stress on the cardiovascular system, especially for seniors with heart disease, high blood pressure, or circulation problems. Have you ever woken up feeling sweaty, restless, or even slightly breathless at night? That's your body struggling to manage heat. Studies show that warm sleeping environments raise the risk of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration at night thickens the blood, increasing the likelihood of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, serious risks for older adults. Consider Frank, a 74-year-old retiree who enjoys reading before bed. Frank keeps his bedroom at a cozy 75 degrees and bundles up in thick blankets. Yet, night after night, he tosses and turns, waking up sweaty and exhausted the next morning. What he doesn't realize is that his warm sleeping environment is interfering with his body's natural sleep cycle, preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative sleep necessary for good health. A cooler bedroom encourages the body to lower its core temperature, a vital process for deep sleep. This stage supports memory retention, immune function, and overall longevity. Seniors who sleep in cooler environments often report waking up more refreshed, alert, and energized. So, what's the best sleeping temperature? Experts recommend setting your bedroom between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep. If that feels too chilly, opt for breathable cotton blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones that trap heat. Light, moisture-wicking sleepwear can also help regulate body temperature. Another simple tip: open a window for fresh air or use a fan to improve circulation. This not only cools the room, but also enhances air quality, lowering the risk of respiratory issues that can disrupt sleep. Adjusting your sleep environment in this way can significantly improve your health, reducing cardiovascular strain, promoting deeper sleep, and ensuring you wake up well-rested. Now, let's discuss one final bedtime habit that poses a serious risk for seniors, yet many unknowingly do it every night. This one may surprise you. 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people don't give much thought to their sleeping position, assuming comfort is all that matters. But after 70, the way you sleep can significantly affect your health. The wrong position can lead to breathing difficulties, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. As the body ages, changes in muscle tone, lung function, and circulation become more pronounced. Sleeping in an improper position for hours can restrict airflow, lower oxygen levels, and put pressure on key blood vessels, making it harder for your body to function properly at night. Over time, this can contribute to snoring, sleep apnea, and even heart strain. For instance, sleeping flat on your back may seem comfortable. For many seniors, it's actually one of the riskiest positions. When you lie on your back, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in your throat to relax and fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This can lead to obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during sleep. Many people are unaware they have sleep apnea, but it can significantly increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Take Robert, a 76-year-old who always slept on his back. His wife noticed he would occasionally stop breathing at night before gasping for air. At first, he dismissed it as normal aging. But over time, he began waking up exhausted, with headaches and trouble concentrating. When he finally saw a doctor, he learned his sleeping position was worsening undiagnosed sleep apnea, straining his heart every night. Even without sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can affect circulation. Studies suggest that sleeping on the right side puts extra pressure on the heart, making blood circulation less efficient. This is especially concerning for seniors with heart conditions, as it can lead to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, increasing the risk of congestive heart failure. So, what's the best sleeping position after 70? Experts recommend sleeping on your left side. This position improves circulation, helps the heart pump more efficiently, and even aids digestion. For those prone to acid reflux, sleeping on the left side prevents stomach acid from rising into the throat, reducing discomfort and improving sleep. If staying on your side is difficult, try using a body pillow to prevent rolling onto your back. Elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can also help keep airways open and reduce breathing disruptions. And if you have joint pain, placing a pillow between your knees can align your spine and ease pressure on your lower back. Adjusting your sleeping position can make a significant difference in your overall health. By optimizing circulation, breathing, and heart function, you lower the risk of nighttime complications and wake up feeling refreshed. If you're still here and finding these insights useful, comment 4 below to let me know. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us create valuable content to keep you informed and inspired. Final thoughts. We've discussed 4 bedtime habits that may seem harmless, but can impact your health after 70. Eating too late, drinking too many fluids before bed, keeping your room too warm, and sleeping in the wrong position. Each of these habits can silently affect your heart, sleep quality, and overall well-being. The good news? These risks aren't permanent. By making small changes to your nighttime routine, you can improve sleep, lower health risks, and wake up feeling stronger each morning. Now, take a moment to reflect. Do any of these habits sound familiar in your own routine? Do you often wake up at night, feel restless, or overheated while sleeping? Maybe you've slept on your back for years without realizing its impact. The key is awareness. Once you identify the issue, you can start making changes. Here's a challenge for you tonight. Pay attention to your bedtime routine. Try adjusting just one habit and see how it affects your sleep. Maybe you'll eat dinner earlier, lower the thermostat, or switch to sleeping on your left side. Even a small change can lead to noticeable improvements over time. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it. Your feedback motivates us, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support allows us to keep creating valuable content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.